I don't want to say this because I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but it does some aspects of Zelda better than Zelda.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, man, it does. It really does.
The first Resident Evil film is sick. Okay.
What do you
yeah,
think?
yeah.
What do you think, Nathan?
My God, you're talking shy.
Nah, mate. Oh, no. Don't, Nathan.
Right, wait, don't,
Right.
don't, because I'm actually wanting to watch this. I was
Right,
saying to
no,
Kat,
right. Hear me out. Just hear me out.
oh no, you're gonna make some enemies here, Dave.
They've brought a game
Yeah.
out very much like a game that you'll pay £60 for, but it's free.
It's
Yeah.
free, like until you. It's a good way of doing stuff, man. It's a fantastic way of. It's a fantastic business model because not only does everyone get a little demo to your game and then decide if they want to spend the money, a lot of people probably will because you can tell a lot of time and effort has gone into making something like this.
How is everyone today? This is the We Are Era podcast. Welcome to episode 3 of season 2.
A lot of episodes, man.
3 of season 2 already.
Ooh,
Yo,
jeez.
man, I think it's first episode.
Just in it. I'm here today with Gilcade and Prime Example. How are you two doing? How have you been this week?
Chilling.
Tell me what you've been playing.
Oh shit! I've been playing Crash Bandicoot.
Very nice.
Sick
And
game.
how's that?
And, yeah, man, it's balling.
Yeah.
Just a minute. I was skeptical at first, but it's a nice refresh into Crash Bandicoot again. I think that's what it is. I think it's like nice to play the Crash game again.
Still has its difficulty level.
Yeah, it's good. Steven's in the chat chatting his shit already. But,
Is it as hard or harder or easier?
it's not. There's some bits are as hard.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, you can do 2 modes. You can do retro or modern. So modern mode is that you die and you start at a checkpoint on the stage, but you don't lose any lives. As you can die as many times as you want and just restart the checkpoint. Retro has you collect lives, and then if you die without any lives, you have to restart the whole stage.
Oh, whoa, that's pretty cool. That
I do like the fact that they've got that in. Yeah,
I do like that.
I've obviously gone for retro.
Yeah, I would probably do the same.
Yeah. I think it's nice to have it in, but I'm just standard for me. It feels weird not getting lives.
Yeah. What about you, Nathan? What have you been playing? Been playing out?
Yeah, the Genshin Impact, is it?
Oh,
I know Jordan's been playing
Mate,
that.
17 million people have already downloaded this
Well,
game.
we're going to be talking about that later on in pod, man.
Yeah, it's like I haven't got far, but I don't want to say this because I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but it does some aspects of Zelda better than Zelda.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, man, it does. It really does. It's fun to play, man. It's really fucking fun to play. Anyone that hasn't downloaded it should download it now.
Oh, I like that.
It's free, and
Good.
you should definitely try it out.
And well, yeah, I'll ask that question when we get to the topic. But yeah, we'll get underway. So, firstly, we have Steve from Minecraft.
Mate, I'm psyched about this, mate.
I haven't got the battle pass, but I know for a fact there's some people in this chat, and people in general are pretty stoked for this. So yeah, Steve was announced. It was announced last week. He got revealed 3 days ago, I think it was. Yeah. So this is
Are they also going to have to change, like when you're playing in the Minecraft world, are some of the other characters going to be
what the
Minecraft-esque?
Probably not.
Well, basically, what they've done is they've overhauled all the levels, just to bring in to make him work in every level, because obviously he can do all the mining and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which I'll show in a little bit, but yeah, he can mine, change his equipment. There was a big actual move, like I think it was 45 minutes of his abilities, what he can do, how he plays, his play style. And I will be linking that in the video, in the YouTube video. Give it a watch because if you are a big Smash Bros player, it'll be helpful.
Microsoft and Nintendo seem to be kind of teaming up. They seem to be getting a lot
Yeah.
closer and closer and closer. I
Yeah,
think
it
there might be something there.
Yeah.
I think it's Microsoft's trying to build some fucking bridges.
Fucking needs to, man.
Yeah,
I
innit?
feel like to be fair, I feel like they need to more than most.
So, yeah, 100%. So, what do you think to his playstyle? I think he's going to be OP. I don't think I'm going to like him as a character, but I think he's going to be OP.
I think they'll do a good job of balancing it, mate.
Yeah.
The reason I like Smash Bros. And when they introduce new characters is because they always introduce that character in its own unique
yeah.
like style. Like they don't introduce a new character and it be kind of the same as the others.
Yeah.
They come in and they just do some wacky shit.
Yeah. It's I think it's gonna be good. But there's also a lot of speculation going on what's gonna be happening with these guys, because obviously they've got Alex, Enderman, and Zombie. Whether they're going to be custom like the skins, or whether they're going to have their own slot. I personally think they're going to be played the same. So I just think it's going to be alternated skins.
I think they maybe have their own slot, but like I can't imagine it being skins. Like I imagine them having their own slot.
What, you actually think they're gonna have their own? What, like the
they'll play
the
similar?
fighters?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
So that will rack up the total fighters for Super Smash Bros. To 77. The roster will be 77.
Huge.
For Jordan, can't hear ya.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So it's a pretty big roster, to be honest. Roster, sorry, not a roaster. Oh, it's fucking
A roaster.
Roaster baby.
Yeah. So this is the video that will. We won't look at it now. It is a long video, but it just shows you how they play out. They've got like mining mechanics. You can upgrade your weapons to all the way up to Diamond Sword, where your strength becomes a lot stronger.
I do like the building.
Wait, is that whilst you're actually fighting?
Yeah. So let me see if I
That's
can.
insane, man.
Yeah. So look here. So he's digging. So I think depending on what terrain, depending on what you get from the floor. So I don't know how they're gonna adapt that into other maps. But like you see, he's getting rock, diamond, because he's mining on a rock. He's mining rock, sapphires and shit like that. And then he's got a crafting table. I don't know if that'll just be his.
Just on the
that,
map.
That,
oh
that
wait,
map.
Is this on when you're on that map?
Yeah. So he's just showing you here. He's just showing you the map that comes with it, because it when the DLC comes, they come with their own new soundtrack and new maps. But yeah, he looks OP. Again, check it out later on.
Yeah, mate. The minecart thing
is gonna be OP. Always is. New characters always are when they first come. But yeah, that's Steve from Minecraft. That will be released on the 13th of October. Along with new stages and music. But yeah, that's the new character. He's the second fighter of the second fighter pass on Nintendo. I think you pay £30 a month or something like that for a fighter pass, or it might be £30 a year. Not too sure about that.
Isn't it one-off payment?
Is it a one-off payment?
I don't know. It should be. If it isn't,
I believe it is.
All right, fair enough.
I think it is. If it should be, surely it should be.
That's nice if that is what it is. So while we're on Minecraft, Minecraft is getting a new update, which is coming next year. They're going to be overhauling a lot of the scenery, caves and stuff. So what I've got here, they're going to be uploading revamping new caves, giving them deeper, more stuff to loot, different mobs and items to find in new caves. Also, they're adding a copper ore, which I already thought there was what was already in the game, which you'll be able to make new lightning rod blocks, which
Honestly, like, I'm really happy this is happening because my eldest kid's just picked this up, sort of.
Yeah.
He's just getting into it, and like, it's just that extra update that I need
yeah.
for me to pick it back up. Because,
Yeah,
like, there's,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I know they update it in small chunks, and
Yeah.
there's a lot that, you know, I'm probably missing out on, but
Mm-hmm.
I just want this, like, especially copper. Like, I've always thought, why the hell isn't copper in Minecraft? Like, it makes no fucking sense.
I always thought they were, but it must have been something else. So yeah, expecting different varieties of caves, shapes and sizes. They're going to be changing the waterfall, how the waterfalls work. A new archaeology system, so you can find like bones of monsters and stuff, and you can dust them down. I don't know how that is going to be relevant or any good, but we'll wait and see for that. And yeah, some new mobs. A warden who's an hostile enemy. He can sense movements, so he doesn't actually necessarily have to see you. He can just sense your movements.
That's cool.
And an oxalotl fish, which is a friendly who will fight beside you.
Oh.
I also really like that.
Yeah, and they need to. I don't think there is many like pets type thing that actually do help you. Are they on that game? I don't think there is.
You can get a dog.
Oh yeah, wolf. You can tame a
Get
wolf,
wolf,
can't
yeah.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice that they're adding more to that, and also Minecraft Dungeons is getting some more DLC, which I know you'll probably be happy about, Nathan, because I know you've been.
Honestly,
I know you've
like,
put hours into that.
we should all play that game, man.
Is it?
Honestly, it's so
how many
good.
players can you play?
It's a lot. It's basically Diablo,
Diablo, yeah.
but honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the sounds that they put in when you're hitting. Like, everything is just so nice. Everything
Yeah,
just
it
feels polished.
That game does look good.
So Dungeons is just like Diablo in that style.
It basically
Minecraft
is
style,
Diablo,
yeah.
but in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
okay,
sick,
okay.
man. It's
Mhm.
honestly, it's really like you can kill bosses. Like, it's really really cool, man. You get like randomized loot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. How are you? Well, I don't know if you've played it recently, but how are you finding it?
It's sick.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't got. I think I got the latest one because I got the premium edition version, which I think came with
Okay.
one of the DLCs. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick that up again with the new DLC coming.
Yeah, sick. But yeah, that's a lot of Minecraft stuff. Mahjong are doing stuff. Big boys.
I feel like they need to at this point.
Yeah. Again,
Let's face it.
Minecraft isn't it the biggest seller? We didn't do that. We did that on a quiz, didn't we? Wasn't it that one?
It is the biggest seller. Yeah.
Yes,
It
it's
was
the
one of
biggest-
your
yeah,
questions, wasn't it, for
it's
Facts
the
or
biggest
Craps?
sale. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, I feel like that was the one that got me the status. I feel like that was the winner.
El Presidente.
El Presidente.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh well, let's this season, mate. This season we're gonna have some more of that shit, and I'll tell you now.
You're going down, Jordan.
I'll be taking that name.
Oh,
I'll be taking that name, boy.
You're going down, Sam.
So a lot of rumors have been going around about GTA 6 and whether it's actually going to be a game that is coming out in the near future. But a little bit on that, which will
It's
probably
coming.
give people a little bit more hope. There's a senior artist who goes by the name of Emil. I can't say his name. It's Emil Mojanovic. He's worked on as an artist on Far Cry 5 and The Division. He's also a senior artist in Rockstar Games, California, I think it was.
Far Cry 5's lame.
The last Far Cry I played was Far Cry 4, and I
Is that
enjoyed
the
it.
one with Pig and Ming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I quite liked, but
No.
I'll probably give the new Far Cry 6 a go when it comes out.
I always like the enemies and the main enemy, the main bad guy. in
The
Far Cry
protagonist,
games.
yeah.
They always make him absolutely psycho.
Yeah, they do. So yeah, on ArtStation basically is I'm gonna get this link up just to show you. ArtStation is where game devs, games artists, 3D artists, and everyone, they basically come to this website, upload their work and any work they've previously done. And Emil had his list of games, which Far Cry and Division and stuff. But at the top, it had two unannounced games. An unannounced game for Rockstar Games. So people are saying, well, what game is he working on? Which potentially could be GTA 6. So this is more speculation going around. But
I think they'd be... Sorry to interrupt.
No, go on.
I think they'd be stupid as a company to bring GTA 6 out right now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this is going to be a HD remake for Vice City.
Oh yeah, we covered
San
that.
Andreas. You know, just I think it's going to be something that's like that rather than GTA 6, because the way that they're promoting GTA 5 on the next gen consoles just tells you that we're not going to see anything for another year or two.
Very good. Well said, Nathan. Like, I know we covered it over a week, didn't we? The IPs for Vice City, the website for Vice City, and GTA or Rockstar Games or something like that. Their IPs changed at the same time, so that's why people are thinking, oh, it could be a Vice City that's coming, like a remake of Vice City, which I would be gassed about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, boys. Nature's calling. I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
It's all right, man.
But on top of that, another employee, I don't know whether I should be saying man's names, but I'm saying them. Sarah Overend. She's an animator for Rockstar Games, and she also had at the top of her list to be announced games.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If they brought some sort of like little trailer out, maybe, I don't know. I just can't see GTA 6 being the next game that they create.
Like, I didn't think about it until you've literally said, but the chances of a GTA 6 coming out is very, very small. Like, I do remember when GTA 5 was first announced, it was maybe 2 or 3 years before it actually was out. I remember seeing side by sides by like real buildings that they've used as model references.
Graphically speaking, and everything in GTA 5, honestly, it was ahead of its time then, and it's basically just it stands up still today. If you put it on full graphics to the games that are coming out literally like last year, it's, you know, they keep updating it, they keep updating the online. I'm hoping for the Vice City remake. That's,
I think a lot
for me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be in the same boat, to be honest. I know there's people saying that, where's GTA 6 and all this shit, but like you said it so well. They're basically there's no point at this point, man. There isn't, because GTA 5 is coming for new gen. Like, it'd just be too much interference with that.
Yeah, I think the presence GTA 5's got is still strong in it.
Yeah,
it's not like,
it really does.
It's not like the other GTA games where they kind of not fall off, but...
Let me just have a... Well, go on, keep talking, John. I'm just going to check this.
I don't feel like a game dev artist, especially, could do any better than what GTA 5 can currently do at ultra graphics on the computer anyway. Like, even if they brought a 6 out, it would literally be in the 5 engine. It'd just be different. And I don't want that. I want a whole different experience when they bring out
I think that's why your point's valid, Nathan. I think that's why they won't bring one out yet. Like, rule of thumb, I feel like for a GTA game, still got another year or two to wait. You know what I mean? Like, for the next
2022, man.
big title. But no, I wouldn't be surprised, sorry, if they aren't, if there's not like a collection coming out for either Vice City and San Andreas, or like
I don't
GTA
see why
3 and like Liberty City Stories or something like that.
I don't see why they can't do a HD remaster of 3 that's done right, Vice City, and even overhaul the latest HD that came out for San Andreas, bundle it up in a trilogy, sell it for 35-40 quid. It's perfect.
Definitely.
So I'm just looking here. I don't know whether this is true. So on average, over 100,000 players are online for GTA 5, but I'm sure that can't be true. Like I've looked on a couple of sites now, and on average, over 100,000 players. That's across.
Is that over a month or?
No, just players online, like as of now. But then I'm
What's
reading.
it say?
Then,
There's only
then
what? Sorry.
they said right. So it says according to player counter, which is I think is like basically what tells you what games have how many players. GTA 5 has more than 130,000 players online, a figure which does fluctuate through different parts of the day. However, on average, at least 100,000 players are playing GTA 5 across all platforms. But then further down, according to GameStat, which is I know I've heard of that, there are more than 140 million players across PS4 and PS3, while the 72
Not same servers though, yeah.
yeah, while 72.5 million total GTA 5 players are registered across Xbox One and 360. They don't say that was published on the 16th of September.
Thing is, I own like 4 legit copies of GTA 5. Like
I own one. Yeah, I own 2. Yeah, 2.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
I reckon a lot of them customers. The thing is,
Like, go on.
Epic give it away not so long ago, so that's helped them out a lot. And it's not surprising that a lot of people have come back because, you know, they're probably going to want to play it on the next gen consoles because it'll play at nice frames. It'll probably look a little bit better than what they used to.
Mate, just the fact that it's coming out for 5 is just it's just ridiculous. Xbox, people are just gonna get straight back on it again. Like it's just
Yeah.
Oh, 100%, man. It's a sick game. It's a really, really good game. Probably the best in the series.
So yeah, that's just GTA 5.
I'm
Most
I'm very much
successful, I would say.
most successful. I'm still very adamant that my favorite and more unique one is San Andreas.
It's Vice City. Like, if we're going back to the old boys,
Nah,
it's
man.
Vice City.
Don't get me wrong, Vice City is sick, but San Andreas just did Vice City, but better.
Nah, yeah, but the soundtrack won't there, and I know the soundtrack's good in San Andreas as well. But the
Listen.
soundtrack in Vice City is way better.
The thing is, I'm in the middle of your
Vice-
both, man, because I can't even decide which is my favorite.
Don't get me wrong, the soundtrack in Vice City is sick. So if you go for soundtrack alone, Vice City is up there. But San Andreas brings everything from Vice City and then just makes it better.
I don't know.
I personally had. I would say
I like taking over the mansion, you know.
Vice City is more nostalgic for me, whereas San Andreas is more. It's more rememberable.
No, that's what I was about to say.
can-
Like, Vice City is the nostalgia, but I have more memories of playing GTA
Yeah.
San Andreas than I do of Vice City.
To be honest, that's when I started modding in, like when not Vice City, San Andreas came around, and that sticks with me as much as Vice City because of the modding scene. Like I remember driving through and seeing billboards with Coca-Cola and having real cars, and yeah, man, I used to proper RP the fuck out of that.
You know?
Yeah. Go on.
Steven said in the chat that 5's just another Skyrim, which, mate, don't be surprised if you don't see Skyrim on your PS5, mate.
It's coming.
Trust me.
Mate,
Because
well,
we will not see the next Elder Scrolls
I was
for
gonna
another
say,
2 years. Maybe a year.
haven't they mentioned some of that, or am I wrong in saying that?
What about it coming out?
About a new
on-
Elder Scrolls, or am I just like
No,
have I
there's an
fabricated that?
announcement trailer. There's an announcement trailer
There
for
is.
the latest Elder Scrolls, yeah.
Yeah. Was you old enough?
What, to play San Andreas or Vice City? Probably not.
What about
but-
Dragon Age? Dragon Age is
Mate,
No, it
Dragon
wasn't
Age
old enough.
sick.
it was good, yeah.
I don't like that.
I really hope they bring out a new one pretty close to launch, to be honest.
I think. Well, I think there's a website called GOG, which we're going to be talking about
Yeah,
in
man.
a bit.
Good
but
old games.
I think they brought that out on there, but we'll.
Dragon Age is really good. Like
Yeah.
I really enjoy Dragon Age.
I quite liked it. My
I
brother
feel
loved
like it's BioWare's shitter years, but
You
it.
think?
BioWare shit is
Yeah.
shitty years.
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Because I think you had Dragon Age, you had Mass Effect, didn't you? And like,
yeah,
Well,
I would definitely more Mass Effect.
if you compare the two, Mass Effect I think really did outshine. But I think when it got to Dragon Age Inquisition, I feel was better than Mass Effect
Well,
Andromeda.
what I was gonna say then.
Oh yeah, that they fucked it up, didn't they?
Yeah. I didn't play Dragon Age. The one that you've just said.
Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Yeah.
I played Dragon Age 1, 2. I dabbled in 3. Was there a third one?
I believe so.
Or was that
I
Origins?
think
Dragon Age.
Origins.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
dabbled in the first two. I played quite a bit, which they were very clunky games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they were all old games. But I heard Inquisition was actually quite good in terms of
No.
how the game played.
Yeah. Inquisition was very good. I enjoyed Inquisition a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, Dragon Age. It's a game that we could potentially see again. So next we
I find that weird actually. I know we're into the next topic, but like them games like Dragon Age, like they came out so early in the lifespan of like PS4 and Xbox One, they kind of faded away. Do you know what I mean? Like you can actually pick
they
them
have.
up on sales now for like
Did you ever play
like
two?
4 or 5 quid.
Did you ever play Two Worlds?
No.
Mate, that game was broken as fuck. Mate, honestly, I recently bought it on Steam because it was on. I thought, fuck it, I fancy a laugh.
Which one?
Yeah, the complete collection. It doesn't even run. Doesn't even run.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Click
but
it
I
and it
think
just fucking blows up.
But I think about games like that back in the day. There's like Bound by Flame and stuff like that.
Bound
Yeah, I
by
remember
Flame.
that. Wasn't that
Yeah.
more of a Dark Souls rip-off though?
I feel
Or
like
am
Yeah,
thinking
but
of-
it was just poo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just didn't work.
Back then, some companies, man, just didn't give a shit. They just wanted to get a game out there, didn't
Trust me.
they? So yeah, that's what were we speaking about? Rockstar, that was it. GTA 6.
Wow,
Well-
we tend to go off on massive tangents.
Oh man, next level shit.
It's good, man. It's conversation, man. It's conversation. But yeah,
It's good. It's good.
This is tasty.
Oh, just one last thing before we move on. The 2 employees who work for Rockstar, their portfolio has now been wiped of any indication of the titles being on there.
Also, can I
oh.
just chip in? Rockstar, I've always done this sort of stuff. It's to hype
Yeah.
their games up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they
it's-
have. Yeah, they
It's
have.
what, it's
They've
what-
always done this.
It's what PlayStation and Xbox have done this time around. Even more so PlayStation, I think, or Sony. Like these leaks, these fake leaks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they do, man. But it is all publicity is all good publicity, isn't it?
Well, that's it.
Oh,
That's it.
bad-
That's
yeah,
it.
there's
bad
no such
organ.
thing as bad publicity,
There's
man.
no such thing as bad news. All
Yeah,
news
innit?
is good news.
In it. But yeah, we'll see in the near future. I'm sure that Rockstar will come out with something after the Halloween holiday. I think because they've got the undead update, and then I reckon they'll announce something either Vice
What are the-
GTA 6 or.
What are the chances that this leak from Rockstar would just a portfolio for Undead, rather like unannounced? An
I
unannounced
think
game?
it was. So I found out about it yesterday, and it was a day old. So Monday,
Alright, so
Sunday.
there's a chance it-
So it was Sunday. So I don't think it would be the undead thing because it's already been
Yeah.
leaked. I think it's been leaked. I don't think it's been announced yet.
Leaked.
It's been leaked.
There's so many leaks.
So many leak. I got a leaky pant. My pants are leaky. I got a leaky.
Oh, it's a leak everywhere.
I got a leak in my sink. Right, so something big in my pants.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Nice.
So
Mate, if this was in your pants, I'd be worried.
fucking hell. So I don't know if anybody knows that there is a Monster Hunter film coming out. They've been teasing it for quite a while. It was initially meant to be released in September, but because of COVID, obviously got pushed back. But yeah, our new teaser trailers come out. When I first saw this, I was like, "What the fuck?" Not this
Is it
trailer.
live action?
Yeah, but I'm going to show you some of the screenshots that I saw.
The thing is, everything about this trailer, this bit.
Oh shit! Let me go back.
Everything about that trailer is perfect when it comes to the monster.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
everything
the
surrounding
guns
it.
and the trucks, like, it's just like, oh my
So yeah,
God.
16 seconds of teaser showing a Diabolo. Is it a Diabolos in it? It's a Diabolos. Am I right
Yes,
saying
a
that, Jordan? A Diabolos.
Just
Yeah.
they're gonna make it cheesy because she's in it, right? And she's done all
Mila
the
Jovovich.
she's done all the fucking
Resident
Evil
No,
films,
right,
yeah.
Can we get
Let's
something
just
straight about
like hear me out, hear me out. This is gonna be right. You've heard it here first. This is gonna be dog shit.
No. We get something right about the first the Resident Evil films, yeah? The first one is sick. I don't care who
I
you
actually
are.
liked it.
The first Resident Evil film is sick. Okay?
What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
What do you think, Nathan?
My God, you're talking shy.
Nah, man, no, the first one is so
I
good.
actually like the Resident Evil films.
The first Resident Evil is good. There's some in there. There's some in there which are terrible. Which is the one where she walks out on the roof of the White House and Wesker's there, and there's like bare BOWs everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Resurrection.
Pablo,
is that?
you're right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The rest of dog shit, yeah.
No, the rest are.
Listen, hear me out. The rest of dog shit, yeah. And she's in it. Every film she's in, 80% of the, 98% of the time, it's dog shit.
Oh, so what we got here? So Grill say top quality movie content. This film will, with me, Resident Evil to
It kind of is, man.
be
She's
a
a
good laugh
dickhead.
but awful.
I agree with Pablo and me.
First Resident Evil is good. Rest are dog shit. I can't agree
Fuck
with that.
Stephen, I will come round to your house. I will slap
It's going
you
to be
right
shit.
now.
What do you think this is going to be good, Jordan?
It's not gonna
Alright.
be good, man.
Right.
Just a minute. If you're as big a fan of Monster Hunter as me, you will enjoy just that bit in the film. I'm enjoying this trailer just because of the Diablos. That's all right.
I'm sorry for poo-pooing it, right?
Put everything aside that you know about Monster Hunter, yeah. In terms of swords, okay. In terms of it just being swords and stuff, because let's face it, there is heavy bowguns in Monster Hunter, which act like
again, Paul's right.
So,
There's
mate,
never been a
it's gonna
good.
be- It's gonna be good.
There's never been a good video game movie, man,
It's
ever.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Just me.
I disagree with you, Jordan. I don't think it is. But
Oh, yes. I can't wait for this film right now.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be so shit.
So these are. So I'm gonna just show everyone. These are the screenshots from the early teasers. So here he looked like you've actually got a hunter who is played by
great
Tony
dog.
Jaa. Tony Jaa, sick martial artist. Go check his movies out. He's a sick guy. This is promising. Like seeing this is promising. But when you see stuff like, well, let me get to it. This and this, you've got Ti. Why is he there? Like I don't know. I don't know what to expect. In all
Listen,
honesty.
listen. I promise you now. Yeah. All right. You
You're
saw
such a
that.
fanboy.
You saw that Diablos. Right? It looks sick. Nathan, you've got Nintendo, right?
I'm a Nintendo fanboy, but I'm not. That sword does look good.
Yeah,
The sword does look good. I like the Warcraft movie, to be fair, but it wasn't the greatest. It was probably, they could have done a lot more.
I don't know, man. I just met the worst thing about this kind of film right here is I will watch it and enjoy it no matter what, because I know there's going to be a Rathalos in it, and I know there's going to be a Diablos in it, and I'll be very shocked if there's not some kind of flagship monster in it.
So Square 364 said Dragon Ball Evolution. Enough said.
Mate,
Pablo,
just a
Assassin's Creed was wank. Grill City Bone Great Sword though.
Mate, yes, Jen Moran. There you go, Jen Moran. Most definitely, probably.
I enjoyed it for the same reason. I enjoyed the Warcraft movie despite its obvious flaws.
It's a film for the fanboys. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Monster
Yeah,
Hunter, but
I think the problem is all video game films are for the fanboys.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess you're right.
you know what I mean?
What
Like,
was-
the thing is,
They should try to appeal to a wider audience, though. They do better.
I think that's what they've tried to do with the guns and having the machine guns, but like, I think that's just to fill out the story because obviously,
That's what I yeah.
because obviously Monster Hunter doesn't have like a massive backstory. There's not a massive, huge backstory. There's history, but not like a backstory. So when you play the games, you've just thrown in as a new hunter who has to stop a flagship monster. So they have to fill it out. But like Pablo just said, I was about to say, Pablo just said it perfect. The Witcher. That's what I was literally about to say. The Witcher is a perfect example of a video game done in the right way, where
I
it
don't know.
appeals
Right,
to everybody.
hear me out. I've watched The Witcher, yeah.
Don't, Nathan.
Right, wait, don't,
Right.
don't, because I'm actually wanting to watch this. I was
Right,
saying to
no,
Kat,
right. Hear me out. Just hear me out.
Oh no, you're gonna make some enemies here, Dave.
No.
Kick him off.
Go on.
Right, all I've got to say is, what's with the gruff voice, man?
What for?
Ah,
Gerald?
What's
man?
that, man? Like, what is it with that?
Oh, that is Geralt of Rivia. That's like saying, why does Batman sound like he does?
Yeah,
Batman
no,
sounds
that's another thing. Like, that's the reason I don't like. Just no, it's awful. It's awful.
Which
Ah,
one's
man.
have,
It's annoying
have
to
you
watch.
seen? Have you seen what is it? Geralt in it.
Geralt of Rivia.
Have you seen what it looks like in season 2? He looks
Yeah.
Changed
like
it.
a fucking big bastard. No, it just looks like
Oh,
he's
yeah,
jacked up.
Yeah, man.
He's wide. He's like this shape.
Just like walking around.
Trust me. He's like, yo, bro, yo, boys. Wagwan.
Just a minute. Alright. The Witcher series was fantastic. I loved it. The only one thing that they needed to do for the Witcher series, though, the one thing that didn't appeal for the fans was the jump between times and how they told the story.
Yeah.
Because it jumped between different times all the time, and it didn't explain that in the best way. So fans were just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
thought these two people had met, but obviously in the next episode they haven't because it's a different time.
Yeah.
So it's proper weird.
I'm gonna give it a watch. I'm looking forward to it.
You should definitely give it a watch, man.
Good luck.
But on the Monster Hunter, again, I will watch it. I'm not gonna give it a thorough.
Right, I've
opinion,
got an idea.
but I
Right,
think it's got.
Can we all
potential.
watch it together?
It does have
Can
potential.
we do like a podcast? Can we do like a pod watch?
We could do it not live, but we could watch it, and then I could cut it down on reactions maybe.
Just a minute. The thing is that's really annoying is the film. I don't know. I'm gonna find good bits in the film no matter what they do. So the film
Yeah,
could
of
be
course, man.
absolutely trash. The story could be absolutely shit. But I'm still gonna be like, oh yeah, but that Rathalos looks sick.
Yeah,
And that's
the CG could be very nice. It probably will be very nice. It's is it Warner Brothers? I'm not sure who's
If it's a big
publishing
boy
it.
like Warner Brothers,
They've got the money to do it.
I just, like I said, that trailer there for me, like I said, everything outside of that's not the Diablos. The Diablos looked amazing. It came out the ground the right way, and it sounded amazing. Like everything just, I know we've got no sound on ours, but everything was just right. So, I don't know. For me, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Grill City, Pablo, I think Witcher Series 1 was a proof of concept sort of deal. It wasn't perfect, but it was great. Got big hopes for Series 2.
Suck the movie
Discord
off.
and Grill City said, I'll suck the movie off because I'm a Monster Hunter fanboy.
Yes.
So that makes two of you.
Oh man, like,
Two idiots.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was so mate, honestly.
I love Monster Hunter. I just hope they don't do a Dragon Ball Evolution like Square.
Oh,
said.
done. Dragon Ball Evolution. When I went to cinemas to watch that, I almost cried.
It hurt. It really did hurt.
Oh my god.
For what we was expecting, it hurt.
The worst thing is the way it opens is quite promising.
Yeah.
You know, like the way it opens, the film opens in like a very promising way, but then literally after the first 15 minutes of an opening, the rest of the film is actually shit. Like genuinely shit.
Mm-hmm.
They completely ruined the story, so it just made no sense whatsoever. But on Monster Hunter, if everybody doesn't know, the Fatalis is now out.
Oh,
so
nice.
The update dropped.
When did that drop?
Thursday.
Nice.
Last Thursday, so it's been out 6 days now. I still haven't done it, admittedly, because I'm playing other games, but I've seen a lot of stuff around it. The armor set looks absolutely broken. All the updates they've done for Monster Hunter are fantastic. You can now get all the gear, all the high-end, all the masterwork gear as actual layered armors now, so you can make your guy look absolutely sick. So they've done quite a lot of updates. I think this was the last one, or the one after the last one. I think this one might have been the last update.
I think it was the last update. I remember watching
This is the last
reveal,
update, so there's quite a lot in there. They've fixed a few things, and they've done a few things. So anyone who plays, jump on now. It's your best chance whilst there's an event going on, because all past events will be on and all tickets will be available.
Grill City said, I can't believe it's going to Switch. Do you mean the Rise, Monster Hunter Rise?
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, Monster Hunter's, the fact that they did World was surprising, if that makes sense. Like the fact that they brought World out on PS4 and Xbox, and it wasn't brought out on Switch and handheld was surprising. It was very.
It was.
No, it's not. It's not capable. I think what you've got now is the natural transition of going back to the Switch for the next game. But the games after these two, it should go back to console again.
Yeah.
But both Rise and Stories look amazing.
Yeah.
Especially Stories.
Yeah, man. I've heard Stories is good. I ain't played it, but I've heard it's real good.
Very good.
Yeah. So that's Monster Hunter the movie. It's gonna be released December. I don't know how true that's going to be, but if it is,
December seemed quite early for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
Else.
It does.
I saw that.
Yeah, it really does seem early. But we'll see. It might get postponed again, but everyone's postponing shit these days because of fucking Corona.
Yep. But
Corona.
Yeah. So probably everyone's seen this. The new Spider-Man remastered, which is coming to PS5. I'm just gonna give it a freeze. That is Tom Holland. It looks too much like him.
Yeah, man.
But
You're right.
I like what they've done. I like what they've done. I think the Peter Parker look. I don't know. I didn't see him. I was quite disappointed that they didn't actually use Tom Holland for this game.
Didn't this game come out more around Andrew Garfield time?
2018. No, I'm pretty sure that was.
Because obviously it was released in 2018, but obviously it was developed long before that.
Guys.
So whilst it was being developed, I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Garfield.
What were the first? What were the first Spider-Man with Tom Holland in? Was it Avengers?
What was it? When did Amazing Spider-Man come out?
That's when they changed.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Just before, Amazing Spider-Man.
Was that Tom Holland or was that Tobey? Andrew.
Yeah. So Andrew Garfield was Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Gwen, which in my opinion was amazing. Grill says Civil War.
3 times.
Civil War. Amazing Spider-Man came out 2012.
The first one.
The first one. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out 2014. and then
Civil War.
Civil
So
War.
it was Tom Holland.
Civil War came out 2016. So
Oh.
yeah, it was Tom
It was
Holland.
still Tom Holland.
Yeah, it was Tom Holland at the time this game was out.
You're probably fine that they didn't base it purely off Tom Holland because obviously,
Yeah.
when it comes to Spider-Man and who actually owns him,
Oh yeah, there was a lot of fucking shit going around, wasn't there?
fucking bullshit everywhere with who owns Spider-Man because he's one of the most iconic superheroes.
Yeah, was it last year when Spider-Man nearly got cancelled?
Yeah.
It was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because of Disney and Sony.
Sony have
big-
owned him for time though, aren't they?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Well,
Go on,
Fox
Jordan.
owned it, like Pablo said. So Fox owned Spider-Man, they owned X-Men, and they owned Fantastic Four.
Right.
But like he's just said, Disney now owns
Yeah,
Fox.
yeah, you're right.
But there's still some bullshit around Fantastic Four and X-Men.
Yeah.
Because obviously Sony has then rights to Spider-Man in certain ways. That's why X-Men and Fantastic Four aren't seen in any of the crossover films.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you just can't, they're just not there.
Like
I'm not gonna lie, there was a bit at the end at the end of Endgame where where Doctor Strange pulls everyone through the portals.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely was like, "Ooh, Wolverine might come out."
Grill City's just said Sony got rights for Toby movies and onwards. Yeah, so not bad.
This is what I mean. It's so bad, isn't it, to have so much tied up around.
Yeah.
We're never gonna get proper films because people can't fucking share.
Yeah, innit. So just a little bit on this. People have been saying, are they going to get a free upgrade to the PS5 for the Ultimate Edition? So a little bit of information on that. No, you won't. But if you buy the Ultimate Edition of Miles Morales, you will get, obviously, the game included.
Don't buy into that bullshit, man.
No. Unfortunately, it's been out too long to get a free upgrade, I think.
Yeah. So what they've said is, if you have it, the game will be. I saw it for $20 on the PS5, so that's quite cheap. I don't know if that's going to be the actual price, but you will have to buy the game on a PS5 to have the upgrade. Miles Morales will be released on the 12th of November for the world, apart from Europe, who will get it on the 19th, because we're getting the PS5 a lot later than everyone else.
Yeah, a week later. That is so wrong.
You know what that is?
You
know what that is? Brexit.
You know what's
That's
fucked?
Brexit.
You know what's fucked as well? The
So
the
raw.
console is what? How much is the console going to be? £450.
Yeah.
It's going to be 400 and
Like
499 in dollars.
Yeah.
So
which doesn't
it doesn't add up.
No, not at all.
They're basically
Right.
shafting the UK and Europe.
Shafting is an understatement. We are getting
They're shafting us.
absolutely-
We're getting it a week later. We're paying. If you change the currency from
Exchange, yeah.
450 quid into dollars,
It's
you're
kind
paying
of
like
always
nearly-
been like that, though.
It has always been like that.
It's kind of
I
has
don't-
always been. You've always got a better deal in America, but the shipping cost it's pointless. You never. It's the way the
always
dollar
been
and the
that
pound goes, man.
Oh, so it's always been right. So if it's always
We've
been
always
like,
kind of got ripped off, but like
The difference has always been that massive though. Like I don't feel like the difference has always been that great.
is the new Spider-Man the next giveaway? Well, no. Then, well, the next giveaway is approaching. Is approaching, but we haven't discussed it yet. We haven't discussed it.
yeah, we need to discuss.
We're giving a free night away with Nathan, so
Oh, free night with
I'm telling you
Nathan.
now.
That's
your
a
bum off.
night you'll never forget. No Vaseline.
Spit only, baby.
Right, so yeah, that's Spider-Man. Yeah, you'll be able to get the game with your PS5 and Miles Morales, but you will have to buy it if you are expecting an upgrade.
Right.
But you won't.
everyone's seen the Miles Morales game. Looks amazing, but no joke, you should all go back and play the 2018 Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
If you have
Mhm.
like
I
without a
agree.
doubt, the game is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. It's probably one of my favorite games on the PS4. Like, I genuinely think it's probably one of the best.
It was so good when I played that game.
Yeah,
It really, it feels really good, man.
I think Jordan's platted it. I platted it too.
I definitely played it. And
God, mate.
I think Steven's played it. Steven's definitely played it.
Crumpet lad.
Yeah, Crumpet number
Crumpet lad.
Crumpet number one played it. Crumpet number one seems that we plat the same games. Although he played Dark Souls yet.
We should do a Crumpet special.
I'm not carried him through. I'm not a big enough for that yet.
What are these ones saying? Real estate should be closer as the dollar is much closer to the pound now. Oh, yeah, true, because of Brexit. But yeah, that's Spider-Man. I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely a game I'll be playing when I get my next gen console. So a lot of I know a lot of people in chat have been playing this. I know Nathan and Jordan have both been playing Genshin. It was
sick.
recently released on PC, Switch, PS4, Android, iOS. Well, no, it was already released on iOS, was it? No.
Can I just say,
Go on.
before you all try and download it on your phones, I think it's a tablet thing, so don't expect that it's going to run on Android-wise, especially. It's probably not going to run on your phone.
No, it does. It does run on the phone quite well.
Really?
Does it?
It runs on the phone very well. It actually runs on the phone better than it does on the PS4. I think the PS4 one had a couple of issues in terms of how well it runs.
Right.
I couldn't like mine's. I've got a pretty new phone with like running like Android 10, and it just wouldn't let me have it, man.
Really? Yeah, mine's
What are you?
fine.
What are you on, Jordan? What phone have you got?
An S10 Plus, I think.
What have you got, Nathan? Because I
Mine's,
haven't tried. I've got an Oppo Reno.
Mine's a Huawei.
Yeah,
It should though. It should run it, but it's just like it's not compatible. So maybe I don't know. It's a pretty new phone.
All I'm gonna say, because you've got an Huawei, I've got an Oppo Reno. My Oppo Reno basically, some things just it doesn't want to do. It says that you can scan QR codes. You can't do that. Like I don't know. It could be the model. I'm not sure. But my phone doesn't work with certain things. And
the reason I'd say to anybody playing it outside of the PS4 is simply because of the cross save.
The PC playing it on the PC is sick.
Yeah,
that's what I've played it on.
I play it on my PC, and like on a night, I'll play it, and then when I feel like laying down, I just jump onto the sofa, lay down, and play it on my phone.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah, and like Nathan said, if you've got a tablet, you're probably best downloading it on that tablet.
Mm-hmm. So anyway. This is the gameplay. Just a 12-minute gameplay video. It fucking looks so nice.
I just want to say, right,
it really does.
It does some stuff better than Zelda, man. It really does. Like in terms of how fun you move, everything. The fighting feels a lot more fluid. Using the bow is just way more fun than it is in Zelda. Like, I think Nintendo needs to start worrying because after 17 million downloads, they're doing something right.
No, it is. I think definitely. I think it's perfect in what Nathan said is because you can interchange between your characters during combat, and that smooth change between each character is what adds to the fluid gameplay. Like in terms of like, because you've got the elemental combos. Grills just said it perfectly. You've got elemental combos, which obviously to have the combos work, you need to have that smooth gameplay.
Yeah.
And it just adds it all in together perfectly well.
I'm gonna have to give this a blast, mate. Really.
No, definitely anybody who hasn't downloaded this game, it's free. You
just get it.
You can spend money on it, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like you do not have to spend money on this game.
And it's not set up in a way that's going to scam you. It's not pay to win. It's done in a really, really good way.
They've got
it's nice.
I've got here that they do have in-game purchases. I don't know whether that's like I haven't played it. Is it like
for the characters?
For the characters,
yes.
Like the looks of the character.
No. So what you've got is I don't know if anyone's played a game like Dokkan or Naruto card game,
sick.
Or Seven Deadly Sins, but basically it's character-based game where you get your characters off your pulls. You do get given some free ones, so the character you see now, he's a free character, but you get more characters from doing banner pulls, and then banners have certain legendary characters on. Now, what you're going to find is, as the game progresses, you'll start pulling the same characters.
Sorry, I
but
just
with
need to.
elements.
I just need to interrupt. I've noticed Pablo say you buy loot boxes which can contain weapons and characters. Yeah, there's no PvP, so it's not really pay to win because there's no one to win against. Pay to win can only work, I guess, in a PvP environment or a leaderboard system or.
Yeah, because pay to
You know
win
what I mean?
is more like you're paying for like best
You're
weapon
paying
in
to get on
game.
top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
If there's no leaderboard to compete against, it's not pay to win.
No, it's not. It's not pay to win. I think what it is these games, for me, all come down to your ego as a player. If you can't handle other players having more than you, you will naturally just spend money.
Right. If you spend 60 hours in this for free, yeah, the game deserves 60 quid. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it should be. If you spent 60 hours for free, then you should be chipping in for them little diamonds up to £60 because that gives you £1 an hour. That's the perfect way to work the game around. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
set it to £1 an hour, and then you know, base it on the hours you've played. And if you find it's something that you're going to spend a lot of time in, pump that 60 quid you'd have spent on a normal game anyway. You know.
I think the problem, Pablo, you've got is they will sell skins and cosmetics. Like, you'll soon find that skins and cosmetics are going to become a thing alongside the purchases you can already get.
I don't mind it, mate. If you're willing to spend a lot of time in the game, they deserve your money.
Go on, Sam. What are you saying?
No, I was just going like what Pablo says. Not actual usable items, but isn't it a mobile game as well? So a lot of mobile games actually have a lot of you buy usable items to
I think
boost something. Oh, let me just.
Yeah, I think what you've got here is just what you want to see it as is you want to see it as a mobile game with them in-game purchases, but it's been expanded to be able to be more of a console adventure game.
Yeah.
You're basically just taking them card games that you'll play and just
like
an adventure on it, and it's playable. It's fun. It's enjoyable.
Pablo, I know for a fact you spent £60 on Zelda. This game is better than Zelda, and it really is, man. It really does a really good job.
That's a big statement, man. I'm not even kidding.
Right, to be fair, obviously on the story side and stuff, it doesn't obviously stand up to Zelda and things like that. But in terms of actual gameplay, it's more fun, man. It's way more fun. So if you're going to spend 60 quid on Zelda, spend the 60 quid on this as well. Like, just because it's not Zelda doesn't mean to say they don't deserve £60 of your money.
No. I think what you've got here is just preference on how you see the game. Like, you don't have to spend a single penny on this game.
Yeah.
You don't. No one's forcing you to spend it.
You don't have to spend a single penny on this game. It just turns into more of a grind. And if that's the kind of game
if it's
you want,
fun.
but that's what.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Game, then you get in a perfect game. You don't have to spend a single penny. Now, what you're just going to find, like, they give you free stones, so you get free stones. You get free summons, so you're going to get stuff for free in the game. That's what the game kind of gives you anyway. So it depends how you want to see this game. If you want to look at it as you play to win, then that's how you want to look at it. Personally, for me, I look at this game as I've played it now for definitely about 40 hours, and I'm still enjoying the game. I've put a bit of money into it.
So one question. One question. What Pablo's saying? Can you actually get characters by unlocking them, or can you only buy them?
No,
it's gacha. It's gacha, isn't it? It's like put the money in. What do I get?
This is what I'm saying. It's like it's a free game. So when you see it as a free game, they don't have to give you anything.
The thing is as well, right? Why I think Nintendo do need to worry a little bit is. This is Chinese. The Chinese have started the gaming platforms now. You know, the tight restrictions have been lifted on gaming in most places in China. So what you've got is they're willing to give you all this for free, up to 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours, maybe even more, depending on how you want to play. what can you get in Zelda? You know, in terms of play time for 60 quid, like you've got to weigh it up. Like, is it worth? Is this game worth? Like, for example, you know not the Breath of the Wild, the 2D one that they brought out, the Zelda. What was it called?
Breath of the Wild.
No. The
It's
Game Boy
Awakened.
remake. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one is definitely not worth £60. I know
No,
for
no, no.
128%. That's not worth £60 all day
Me and my
long.
mate spent £60 and we've not played anywhere near 10 hours worth of the game.
It's not worth it, like, at all.
Grill said, "Look at Nathan speaking facts for once."
The point is there. I think the problem we've got right now is like Nathan saying, if you see it for what it is, it's a free game. You don't have to spend money on it, but you can. And no joke, I don't know if Steven's still in the chat, but I'd like to know how much time Steven spent in it. You know, Jacob's not in tonight. I don't think he's busy, but Jacob spent a lot of time playing the game, and he spent some money, but not a lot.
Their markets, the Chinese markets are way bigger, way bigger than what the West could probably ever create. So this is fucking worrying.
Well, apparently to Daniel Ahmed, the senior analyst of Nico Partners, has said that this game has racked up 50 million in its first week.
There you go. There you fucking go.
It's done that because if you just brought this out on phone, all right, and you had that whole thing where you get given cards and they just do battles,
Yeah.
like in a game, you wouldn't spend that much money. They've just taken everything you don't see on them kind of games and turned it in to an adventure. Do you know what I mean? Them bits that you don't get to play properly, they've just done what everybody's been wanting to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's scary for Nintendo, because like Nathan said, it's smart. It's a Chinese company. They have the money to do this kind of stuff. As you can see, they created a free game that made 50 mil off of it.
Yeah.
There you
Do
go,
you know what I
mate.
mean?
17 million, like...
And it's 17 million. 17 million downloads on mobile alone.
He's put 60 hours in so far. Do you know what I mean? He's put 60
All I'm
hours.
saying is, I feel like games are going to change slightly, and we're going to see this new aspect of you play it for free, you get an extended demo, and then you start paying your money. And you know what? That's not bad. That's not a bad thing, because you're putting your time in before you've even spent your money. You know, it's your choice then. Like, it's a better way of doing it rather than being like, this is what you get, and we're going to chuck a load of DLC at you for the next year. Like,
100%.
it's a shit way of doing stuff, man. Like,
just
this way's better.
One question: do you remember? I think it was in season 1 of the podcast. We looked at China were bringing out a new AAA title. Do you think this was the title that they were speaking about?
Yeah, because
I
did some digging around today, because this game was talked about a year ago.
Right.
It was very quiet, and Eric Gaming brought a video out on it, and he kind of brought a video out after, because people kind of said you were paid to talk about this, because obviously this was Breath of the Wild was still quite a big thing a year ago. It was still talked about quite a lot, and people were saying that he was paid to say the things that he said about it. But he got to play this game, and it probably wasn't as far off from what it is now until finished game. And he was very honest about it. He just said the same things Nathan's saying. They've brought a game out very much like a game that you'll pay £60 for, but it's free.
It's free, like, until you. It's a good way of doing stuff, man. It's a fantastic it's a fantastic business model, because not only does everyone get a little demo to your game and then decide if they want to spend the money, a lot of people probably will, because you can tell a lot of time and effort has gone into making something like this.
Yeah.
But this is what I mean. Like, the thing that's just surprises me so much about this game, the character models are unique.
Mate, Sam, honestly, it plays like WoW. You know how like sensitive WoW is in terms of like moving your character. It's as good as that.
Responsive, really.
Obviously not perfectly as good as WoW, but mate, it's the closest you're probably gonna get.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like, the character models are great. They all look unique. They've all got their own stories.
I'm probably gonna download it and give it a blast, give it a try. It's free.
Definitely.
Everyone should try it. It's free to play, man. Why not?
I think that's the problem. I think people, like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. When people see free, they just get really funny
Yeah.
because nobody in this day and age feels that anything that is free will be decent
Yeah.
or it won't come with some kind of strings attached, and
Yeah.
that's just it.
Yeah, so that's Genshin Impact. It's a controversial topic in it, but I think it looks beautiful. It looks really nice, and it looks like it plays really well. I will be linking the that full video. We pretty much watched the whole thing just then.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's Genshin Impact. It was released. Was it last week? Was it last week or the week before?
I think it was last week. It's not been that long.
It's
It's
not
only
been
been
that
a
long,
week
has
or
it?
something.
No, it was that week I was off on work, so
Oh, were it?
last Monday.
Yeah.
It came out.
So we'll move on to the next. I don't know what you guys think to this, but Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is getting a remaster.
Most Wanted is the best Need for Speed game.
Just Sam, when I read
I'm
Oh!
excited about this though.
this, it just upsets me in my
My eyes just kind of fucked up then. Nathan. Did you just say Most Wanted was the best one?
Most Wanted is the best Need for Speed game
Nah.
in the whole series. Yes,
Underground
100%.
1 and 2 should have been the remastered.
All right.
No.
Listen,
You're both wrong, right? It's Most Wanted. That's the best one.
I'm gonna go out here and put this argument to bed.
Apparently, I'm on fire.
Fortunately, Sam, Most Wanted is the best Need for Speed.
What?
Most Wanted is the best Need for Speed.
15 is the best Need for Speed. All right, it has everything that Underground had, but you've got an actual proper story. You've got a blacklist of characters you've got to destroy. You've got pink slips. You've got everything in there that you want out of a Need for Speed game.
Pablo knows, man.
Don't get me wrong, Underground is sick, but Most Wanted is definitely the best.
Is it? Are we talking about the Most Wanted, the first or the
2015 one?
Yeah, the one
that came for the Xbox. It was originally out for PS2.
Yeah.
It's the one with the blacklist. That one is
so
sick.
good.
If there's anything that deserves a remaster, it's Most Wanted.
Right.
Without...
Well, I feel like I'm on my own on this one. I don't know. I think because I'm just sort of fucking. I love nostalgia, and I think it's probably why I want Underground 1 and 2. But
No.
Underground 1 and 2 are good.
Underground 1 and 2 are sick. That's what I'm saying. They are sick.
What do you think? What do you think to this then? What are your opinions on this?
It depends. It depends if it's coming to Steam.
Hot Pursuit, I played it, but I didn't get much into it.
No. For me personally, I haven't enjoyed a Need for Speed game since Most Wanted.
10 years.
And I played the new, the one that they brought out that was just Need for Speed.
Yes,
I played that one a little bit, one that they put the proper story in and stuff. I played that one a little bit, and it was okay.
Yeah.
But every other Need for Speed game, I've just not been interested in, because Most Wanted and Underground just ruined me. Because them games, they were sick.
Yeah,
they were
unbelievable, man.
Mm-hmm.
They were proper games, man.
Oh shit!
Their games you play for hours and hours and hours.
Let's go back to that. But yeah, it's going to support 4K, 4K gaming, and it will have all the DLC that was out for the 2010 Hot Pursuit, and it is cross-platform between all consoles, which I think is pretty cool.
So would you prefer to see an Underground game?
I don't. I think they picked the wrong Need for Speed. For me personally, Most Wanted is a sick game, but for me personally, would have been better for Underground. But I think it should have been Underground 1, 2, or Most Wanted, not Hot Pursuit. I think they chose the wrong remaster.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because
I agree.
I don't know, it's weaker than them three. This doesn't. I don't get this trailer at all. It doesn't make sense.
it's weird because they put I think they're trying to emphasize the whole thing of the competitiveness and trying to beat
Yeah.
teams and
It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
lame.
So yeah, I don't know what. Yeah. There it says it includes all main DLC, which I didn't even see first time I watched this
The
trailer.
fact that EA have to put that on the trailer just proves how much of a dickhead they are as a company, man.
Criterion are the people who are developing this game. They developed the original Hop Suit. They developed Burnout Paradise and Battlefield 5. So it's a mixture of genres, but there's potentially it's going to be
Just, this trailer doesn't make sense, but it is fascinating in the fact that it doesn't make sense. You want to watch it? It's really annoying.
So yeah, that's Hot Pursuit. That'll be released on. It'll be released on November the 6th, and on the Switch on the 13th of November.
Which is the Need for Speed game that came out for PS3 and Xbox 360, and that was kind of there was one that came out, but it was actually gash. It was so bad.
What game was that?
Need for Speed game. I forgot what it was called.
I know which one you're on about, but I can't think of it.
Do you know which one I'm on about? It was terrible. I got that Need for Speed game, I think, off the back of Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Shocking. No, it won't carbon. It won't carbon, Stephen. It won't carbon.
Downhill.
It was bad. It was bad.
I can't think.
It was bad, and that's what I'm trying to get to. It's just because it was a bad game. It was a bad Need for Speed.
Most recent one last year.
Oh, Pro Street.
Pro Street.
Yeah, when they went back to the track.
They went back to the track, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh my god, man, that was actually terrible.
Yeah.
I agree.
Terrible.
I think I played the demo for that. I don't think I actually played the game.
Yeah, I don't think I actually bought it.
But I think I played the demo and I didn't like it.
So bad.
Well, yeah, Hop Pursuit, November 6th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Switch release is 13th of November. Yeah, Kat's flicking her wrist like she's not interested. So there's a website called GOG. I don't know if I've only recently found out
Sick
about
website.
this. It's a very
I've been using it for years.
Have you? It's actually it's been going for 12 years. They had the 12-year anniversary this week, I think it was. I've only recently just found out about it, but they're bringing out they basically store DRM games, which is digital rights management.
They basically just give you the EXE for the money.
The EXE for the game. But don't you have to run it through the client still?
No.
GOG Galaxy.
They literally just give you an installer, and it just does it all. It's amazing.
Right. So, but isn't it games that aren't they don't have digital rights? So you know how Steam have the rights to that game, not rights to the game, but there's copyrights if you were to
They've
play
got rights
game,
to sell it. Yeah,
to sell it. Yeah.
And then they can control how you get that game.
Right.
Normally in Steam, you don't get an EXE. You get what's in Steam, and then you play it through Steam.
Yeah.
GOG is you buy it from the website or their client, depending on how you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in your profile, you'll just be able to download the RAR file or whatever.
Yeah.
And in there, it'll have all the soundtracks, all the wallpapers and stuff, the manuals, and
good.
finally the setup.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a good way to play old games as well. It uses the DOSBox emulator to play a lot of its old stuff, so it's already done for you.
Yeah, it's a sick website. Their motto is "You buy it, you own it." So pretty much what Nathan just said. But I recently purchased Metal Gear Solid, and MGS2 Substance last week when it was released.
Saw it, man.
I did one playthrough of it. I will be doing another one hopefully this week. But Silent Hill 4: The Room, which I think was a PS2 Silent Hill game, that's
Yes.
just come out. I think it came out 2 days ago on GOG. So yeah, go check that website out. It's really good. It's a really good platform. What said here? Then oh yeah, it's great.
Also, if you're wanting a place where you want all your games from your PlayStation library, Xbox library, Steam library, Origin library, Uplay library, all in one place, you can download the good old games, the GOG Galaxy, and that's like a platform similar to Steam, but it'll search your drives for any games that's been installed, or so you can get like access to your collection.
So yeah, that's GOG. Go check it out. So Godfall, I know a lot of people are skeptical how good this game is going to be. I think it'll be quite fun. It's going to be a free play co-op game, but Gearbox and Counterplay Games have said that the game isn't going to be a server-based game, but you will need a constant internet connection to play the game, even in single-player mode.
It's 2020, man. Yeah, I guess.
I
that's the
don't
case.
know why. Maybe if there's some sort of leaderboards, maybe. But there won't be an
so you're
offline
not-
mode. There won't be an offline mode.
It's so you don't nick the game.
Well, yeah. So yeah,
That's how Destiny got
the
around.
game will apparently the game will be unplayable without an internet connection, which I can't really believe. Like I don't see.
The thing is weird. If it's a single player game, it shouldn't need an internet connection.
Well, it's a single player game, but it's also got co-op on it, free play co-op online.
No, but if it's single player, there's no reason for it to need an internet connection.
If I was to make a single player game, I would still protect it with online protection.
Would you?
Yeah. I think it's a very safe way to go. Just so people can't pirate your stuff, man.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I personally would like offline mode to be a thing. I just think offline mode. It's like people not everyone should have internet now, but some people, just want to go to CEX and buy some offline games.
Nah, Joe, what it is, I know that maybe a couple of years ago, still, people not wanting to connect to the internet and playing on online games is still a massive thing. There's a lot of people out there that genuinely are happy just playing single player games. If it's a single player game and they can play it offline, they'll play it offline. Like there's a guy who used to come in, oldest gentleman for Granger Games. He was a sound guy, but he genuinely didn't have the internet at home.
Yeah.
So every time his console needed updating or anything, he used to bring it into the shop and we used to update it for him. But he genuinely was stuck in that thing of, I don't need to be online. What reason should I need to connect to the internet to play games? Which he's kind of got a point. Why should
He's got a point, but I don't know. Like the whole, I mean, that's just like saying, why don't we just get rid of Facebook tomorrow? People, I don't know. People need to have that feel of being connected, even if they're not talking to the friends or.
Look, I feel that for me, it's not an issue for us, but like Sam said, there's people out well that don't want to connect to the internet. Just like people don't want an email address. Just like people don't want to do online banking. That's still massive. Do you know what I mean?
Can I quickly plug something from Netflix?
Yeah, of course.
Watch The Social Dilemma.
Oh yeah.
It will change your life. Seriously, everyone in chat, go and watch that tonight or tomorrow or the next night. Just go and watch it. It's really fucking good. So, what are you saying, Jordan? Like, sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's all right. I'm just saying that that whole thing of people not wanting online banking, not wanting email addresses, not wanting to connect to online is still big.
Yeah, Liam, my friend is that kind of way.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it's still a massive thing. Like, people just don't.
Sadly, though, then people are just probably going to get left behind, and that's the sad thing about it,
Yeah, I agree.
Because progression, dictate, that things will naturally have to happen. Just a minute, it's kind of off topic, but it's the same thing. It's the whole, the current NHS COVID app that they brought out, the track and trace.
Yeah.
When they first announced you didn't need it. You could just download it if you wanted it.
I ain't
But
got it.
we went out for the weekend, and every place we went to, if you didn't have track and trace on your phone, you weren't allowed in.
Really?
It's bad, man.
And then you are forced to have track and trace. And then I thought to myself, I don't want it. But then I thought, why should I shouldn't delete it because I'm gonna need it. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of how I put it in, and it's kind of the same thing with the games. People
Totally
are kind
get
of
it, man.
like, people until Liam is in a position where he says, "Look, I can't connect to this anymore."
Yeah.
Then, you kind of screwed out.
Yeah. So
Because-
that's yeah. Finish what you're saying, Jordan.
No. That's kind of like, it's kind of saying until he says, "Look, you are forced to go here to get this game that he really wants."
Yeah.
Then he'll keep doing what he's doing and not connect because, there's no point. He doesn't want to.
Don't connect your shit.
Yeah. But yeah, progression. It's aiming that way, isn't it? So
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a difficult one.
So finally, what we have before. So anyone in chat tonight, before we close up tonight, we're gonna stream an Among Us session. Hopefully, everyone will be on doing that. So there's me, Jordan, and Nathan, and Catherine will be jumping in. If anyone can join Discord, there's a Discord link just below in the About section for We Are Era. But if not, we will post the code in chat for anyone who wants to join. Hopefully we can have a couple of games with us viewers. We're going to try and make it more of a regular thing after podcast to try and maybe just get a couple of games in for whatever game we can play. Steven said that he's going to join, which is beautiful. But yeah, just before we get to that point, we have got Fall Guys Season 2.
Big things.
I ain't even played the game yet.
Grill City says, "Man, too late. I can't play late because I need to shout." You do, but Grill City, if you want, there will be some people who can just type. We will be incorporating typing, and
we'll allow typing.
Yeah, we are going to allow typing because not a lot of people, not everyone has Discord.
No, there'll be enough time for me to out you in the typing grill. It's fine. It's cool. Enough time for me to suss you up.
But yeah, that will be after the pod. The pod will keep going. We'll go for a little intermission while everyone loads up and stuff, and we'll hopefully send out the chat. If not, we will fill up with randoms, but we will be having an Among Us stream today. But yeah, we'll get on to Fall Guys Season 2. I haven't played Fall Guys for a while. Jordan, I don't know if you have, but yeah, they're bringing out a medieval themed new maps, new obstacles, new skins. Look at it; it looks insane.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I personally haven't played Fall Guys for a while. I think it's definitely a party game for me. I have to play with friends.
Yeah.
But this update looks fantastic because when they first said they were going to bring knights and stuff, I thought they'd change the maps a little and they'd bring costumes in. But honestly, some of these maps they've put in, look insane.
So on that, Jordan, they've said that the new level, the Night Fever, which is the one you see, is a skill check because apparently at the end of season 1, people were breezing straight through all of the levels quite easily. Now they've said this is a skill check for people who were at that level. It looks a lot harder. I think there's going to be a lot less crowns, even though I haven't got one yet. Yeah, I think it's fun, man. The game has been doing very well. It's still got a lot of hype going for it. But yeah, apparently that swinging bastard there.
Yeah.
So the Yeetus. There was the big Yeetus, the hammer.
Yes.
Yeah, it was actually a big hit. So I've got here the big Yeetus from season 1, which was the hammer. They brought out the new obstacle, which is called Thick Bonkus, which is a spiked roller. They've actually said he's a character. That it's a character, even though it isn't. It's just an obstacle. They've actually given him the name of Thick Bonkus. Thick with 2 C's. Which I think is pretty good. Why not? I don't know what this is. We'll close that off. But yeah, that's Fall Guys Season 2, which will be coming the 8th of October, which is 2 days' time.
Yo, really?
Yep. Coming on the 8th of October.
The full thing.
Yeah. So yeah, 8th of October. Yeah. That is it for our
For some reason, I expected my hand to go onto his screen.
Owns with a Z.
What's this? Haven't qualified yet, Steven says. But then what about the people that couldn't pass the maps? They just lose. Yes, girls. They just lose. They just the game just gets harder for them. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, go and check that out. That will be up and running on Thursday. Cross this off. So guys, that comes to the end of the stream for the podcast. Now we are going to have a quick 5-minute break so everyone can load up Among Us. Hopefully everyone will be, whoever is in chat will be up for it. If not, we will be streaming.
Should we do a little smoke break now and then wait 5 minutes for everyone to sort of get in?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the game on a be right back. The podcast on a be right back.
Set up a session.
And we'll set up a session. Yeah.
No, do it now.
Yeah, you can set up a session if you want.
Yeah.
What's that, John?
Yeah, I'll get one ready. It'll time us out too early, but I'll get it set up ready.
Yeah, okay. I will put the podcast on a be right back. Stay tuned for everyone who is wanting to play. We will be back very shortly. I'll put some music on to ease your souls. Again, thank you for tuning in for the podcast, and we hope to see you in about 5 minutes. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.